Today I am going to talk about astrological combination for a successful film actor. So before going deep into the topic, let me give some background about film industry. So film industry is a popular media to reach wider audience all over the world. And even if you see some of the people who started their life in a very humble position reached to a very high status because of being a film actor. And even some of the countries and some of the states in the world, the film actor has been given a very high recognition. Even people tend to choose them as a ruler for their state or country. Now, coming to the Indian film industry, India is the largest film industry in terms of producing number of films in a year, and the second oldest industry in the world. And of course Hollywood holds the record of being the oldest film industry in the world. Now, when you talk about film industry, it is a teamwork. The actor, director, scriptwriter, cinematographer, animation, people who involved in post and pre-production like editors and distributors all are working together to make a film. So we tell the film is all about a teamwork, but actor is leading the show. Like actor is basically portraying the character, and every person behind him like director, scriptwriter, cinematographer, everybody is helping him to achieve his goal. So that's why actor is given the most importance in the film industry, and thus the actor is most popular also. Now let us jump into the topic. So let me quickly assign some of the key qualities required for being a successful actor, and we will assign the houses and planets for those qualities. The first and foremost important quality is entertainment skill. The actor is said to be successful only if he is able to make people to sit tight by his on-screen performance. So this is most important quality for an actor. The other qualities, whatever I am going to define here, is all going to be addition to this most important quality of being a very good entertainer. Okay, so when you talk about entertainment, the fifth house in astrology rules entertainment. If you recall the horoscope of Walt Disney, where we saw the fifth house is most influenced. That's why he became a most popular person in the field of entertainment. Okay. And coming to the planets, Venus and Mercury are very important. I'll tell you the reason. The Venus is artistic planet, and Mercury is the planet of intelligence. Okay, so when Venus and Mercury become very strong in a horoscope, then the person will have a very good artistic nature. In addition, he will have a very good intelligence to present that artistic work. So when Mercury and Venus have some connection in the horoscope, it can be either conjunction, or it can be a mutual aspect, or it can be a parivartana also. So when these two planets have relationship in a horoscope and well placed, then the person will be a very good entertainer. Now let's get into the core of acting. For a normal audience who goes to theater to see the movies, they may not know the context and background about the story. So the protagonists have to set the right context and story by these three important qualities. The first one, expression. The actor should give the correct expression for the character so that the audience will know what is the core of that character. And he need to set the right emotion on the screen to give the complete background about the story and where the journey is being taken into. And the third important is imagination. And this imagination is very important for a social drama. If it is a history drama, then audience themselves will know what the protagonist role. But when it comes to social drama, the entire story is built up by the scriptwriter and the director. The protagonist should have his own imagination to take the story into a different level so that the audience could easily able to connect the story very well. So when it comes to expression, the fifth house and first house are foremost important. And when it comes to emotion, the first house and the fourth house are very important. And when it comes to imagination, fifth house and ninth house are very important. So imagination you can easily relate to my one of the earlier video on creativity, where I talked about the fifth house and ninth house. So the same applies for imagination as well. So when it comes to planet, of course Venus is the foremost important planet. Since I already covered that in entertainment skill, I'm not covering here. But in addition to Venus, the planet Jupiter, the luminaries Sun and Moon, and the planet of intelligence Mercury is also important. Now let us see the next important factor. You may know there are so many people who comes to the film industry with right skill and hard work, but of which only few of them will get the right break at the right time. So that is where the luck comes into the picture. So in astrology, the general fortune and luck is ruled by fifth house. And in addition to fifth house, the ninth house is also very important because the ninth house is fifth to fifth house. Now coming to the planets, the Karaka for fifth Jupiter and Karaka for ninth Sun are very important. Now let us see the other factors like popularity, fame, and fan base. So you may see that some people will be very popular with large fan base, whereas other actors may be good at acting, but they may not have huge popularity or large fan base. So this can be analyzed in astrology through several factors. So the first important is 10th house because 10th house in general rules the reputation, and 5th house generally rules the fame or fortune, and other special yogas are very important here, like yogas like Chakeshwari yoga, Sasimangala yoga, or Sasa yoga, like other Panchamaka Purusha yogas, is capable of producing a very highly famed actors. And coming to the planets, the luminaries plays very important role, Sun and Moon, and also the fan base is mainly created by two planets, Saturn and Jupiter. Now let us see the some of the other special elements. The sign Gemini rules studio. So since we are talking about the actors in the film industry using the studio equipments for the complete motion picture, so the Gemini plays a very important role. Apart from that, the sign Pisces rules the emotion and expression. So as I already mentioned, this emotion and expression are two important elements for any actor. The sign Pisces is gets the high importance here. Now we already seen that Venus is the artistic planet which is foremost important for any actor. The sign Libra and Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, also plays a very important role for an actor. Let me quickly summarize. So as I mentioned, the entertainment skill is the most important quality for any successful actor, which is ruled by fifth house and the planet Venus and Mercury. So in addition to this important skill, we have seen other additional skills for an actor, the expression, emotion, and imagination, which are ruled by fifth house, fourth house, and ninth house. The planet Jupiter, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. The luck is mainly decided by fifth house and ninth house. The planet Sun and Jupiter. The popularity, fame, and fan base is primarily created by 10th house, fifth house, and special yogas. The planet Moon, Sun, Saturn, and other special elements like Gemini rules studio, the sign Pisces rules emotion and expression, the sign Libra and Taurus, which is the known house for Venus, is also very important. So if you see, the most important houses for acting will be 5th, 9th, 10th and Lagna. Maybe in only one aspect, 4th house come into the picture, but otherwise primarily it is decided by 5th house, 9th house, 10th house and Lagna. And planets primarily Venus, Mercury, Jupiter for acting, Sun and Moon for popularity and other aspects. Now combining all these together, we can come to a conclusion whether a person can become a successful and popular actor. For example, while prediction, if a person have strong combination for entertainment skill, but if he don't have combination for luck, then he may not get the right breakthrough. Similarly, if we have a very good combination for entertainment skill, but however, if we don't have combination for fame or fan base, he still be a very good actor, but he may not have the larger fan base. So this is how the overall prediction should be made. I hope you enjoyed this video. So in my next video, I'll take examples horoscope of popular actor and actress. Then I will go through these combinations in their horoscope so that you will be able to understand how these combinations played an important role in their acting career. So I will meet you soon with another interesting video. Bye bye.